So what's up everybody, Black Clover 319 spoilers out, and this chapter got me hyped. It was clear the captains weren't gonna do anything, but the fact that we got to see them get wrecked and them really having no chance of winning, I love seeing that. It shows how dire the situation is. Literally, this chapter, just reading from the simple things that were translated, has really got me hyped. So let's get into this. First of all, if you like anime, manga reviews, discussion, spoilers, and theories, definitely hit the subscribe button. If you like the video, like, comment. I read the comments. I'm pretty much rebuilding the channel up again. If you really want to help out, subscribe, hit the bell button, comments. It really helps out the channel with the algorithm. So just to let y'all know, I want to say sorry for not posting anything. I was extremely sick. I literally didn't have the energy to do much. Pretty much since Christmas, I've been pretty sick. I needed to take that break because I was just so weak. I couldn't even speak properly. I just want to say I'm sorry once again for not posting anything for over a week. But yes, these spoilers are epic. I mean, Tabata did his thing. He needed that break to give us this epic chapter, and it was definitely worth the wait. Pretty much the whole captains fight Lucifero. Asta is not really too much in this. He's only at the end of the chapter. This chapter was focused on the captains. You see the first two captains to attack is Mariona and Jack, and it fits their personality. Jack and Mariona, they're always kind of itching for a fight to combat the strongest opponent. Something I just realized, that the captain of the purple orcas is not here. I mean, obviously people don't like him. Just thinking about that, it kind of shows that magic squad, Tabata doesn't like him for a reason, obviously because they killed Zora's father in the past. It's just interesting to see that Tabata didn't put the captains of the purple orcas pretty much in this battle and pretty much anywhere. I mean, obviously fandom doesn't want to see him, but it's good to point that out. Also, in my Black Clover 318 review, I mentioned that I didn't like the inconsistencies of who can move around in Lucifero's spear in terms of the gravity magic. I thought it was only going to be Asta and Not, because they had devil unions. Not's devil union can move within gravity. We saw that happening. We saw Jack, in order for him to actually move around in Lucifero's gravity magic, when Dante was possessed, he had to cut gravity. But seeing the other captains move around with this gravity magic, it just didn't make sense to me. Well, from what I got, it looks like it was explained in this chapter. It's because of Real's Twilight Valhalla is the reason why the captains can move around in Lucifero's gravity spear magic. So it makes sense. I was wondering why all the other captains can move. I know Fogolion and Mariona, they were moving around somehow when Lucifero was incomplete and he was that giant devil slug. So I saw them move around, but still the other captains, it didn't make any sense besides Jack. Now it looks like we have an explanation. Pretty much the captains get wrecked. Unfortunately, we don't see much of the elves, which makes you think, what are they doing here in the battlefield? What are these elves here for? There has to be a reason why the elves are here. Hopefully Tabata kind of explores that moving forward. You see Mariona and Jack attacking Lucifero. They're realizing that their attacks aren't doing anything. Fogolion with Salamander, he tries to attack and it doesn't do anything as well. A lot of us thought, including me, that Fogolion was able to maybe do something with Salamander, because if he was able to use Spirit Dive or with the Spirit, he might be able to do some damage with Lucifero, but it looks like that's not the case. Lucifero's pretty much looking at Salamander hey, you might be a dragon spirit made out of fire, but look, I slayed real dragons. There's nothing you can do. There's a part that I really enjoyed. Nozel getting pretty much handled like a basketball, or somebody picking up a type of ball. It's just crazy. Lucifero disappears right in front of Nozel, grabs him by the face. I knew they were gonna get tossed around. I knew they were gonna get beat up, but man, the way Lucifero grabbed Nozel, that is just saying, hey, you're pure and utter trash. And there's actually a panel that does explore this a little bit, because it says that, hey, we might be nothing to you, but we are the strongest. And they're talking about they're being the strongest in Clover Kingdom because they're captains. It looks like this chapter kind of explores that. Even if they're getting defeated, they're gonna stand up and fight to the end with courage. That's pretty much the Knights Brigade motto or theme. It's interesting to see that. Also, we see the Demon Lord Seke. It's funny, I saw a lot of memes of Seke actually fighting Lucifero and actually taking him down. I swear the community is so funny when they troll with their memes. Seeing Seki on the floor crying reminded me of those memes. I just couldn't stop laughing, I'm not gonna lie. Even though Seki's crying and it's kind of showing the tense of the situation, to me, I was just crying with laughter. Seki's pretty much just saying, what is his magical power? It's crazy. He's talking about Lucifero and his presence is just ridiculous. And if you think about it, the people that are not captain levels that are just watching what's going on, like the citizens, it's probably something hard to deal with. Right when you thought the gravity magic was over, the gravity magic just gets stronger. Because we saw a woman and a child not too long ago, so I wonder if they're still alive. Knowing Black Clover, they're most likely alive because Tabata doesn't kill characters in the present. He only kills them in flashbacks, so I doubt they're dead. But Tabata might not explore on this topic, but I'm pretty sure a lot of citizens have died just for the pure pressure of the gravity already. Towards the end of the chapter, Lucifero is pretty much occupied by the captains. You see Asta appear out of nowhere with his sword about to slash Lucifero. Asta pretty much says, you don't know the meaning of being a knight. It looks like Asta might land a hit, but to be real, I don't think Asta is going to defeat Lucifero right now, because the chapter ends on that cliffhanger of, does Asta actually land the blow or does he not? Lucifero is kind of like turning around where Asta's at, but because Lucifero grabs Asta's sword with his bare hand and he got like a paper cut, I doubt Asta is going to be able to do much damage. Maybe he might give Lucifero a little bit of a scratch on his neck, but not to actually take his head off or not to actually slice him in half. I don't see that happening. I mean, maybe because he's distracted or he's off guard, it actually might do some more damage, but I don't think so. It's going to be very inconsistent. I think this battle is going to continue. Lucifero is definitely going to catch Asta's sword, or possibly he gets scratched up. He might be even testing Asta, figuring out how much damage he can do, but the battle is not over. It's too quick. But yeah, that's pretty much the spoilers. This chapter, when it's officially translated, it's going to be very hype, very action-packed. This chapter's theme is pretty much what it means to be a magic knight captain. All right, that's all I have to say about the spoilers. Thank you so much for watching. If you liked the video, like, comment, subscribe if you want more content like this. Let me know what you think about these spoilers. Let me know what you think about the chapters. Let me know what you think about the captains getting wrecked. Did you think they were going to do something? Dorothy, I thought she was going to do something, but Dorothy didn't do anything at all, honestly. Lucifero just seems like he's not affected by magic. The only thing that could really affect him is anti-magic. What do you think about the last part of the chapter? Do you think Asta is actually going to land a blow? Do you think the blow is actually going to do significant damage or just going to be a little scratch? Do you think Asta might defeat Lucifero right here and now? All right, and I'm out of here.